In my personal opinion, as part of the Constitution that people misunderstand the most is the Second Amendment. I don't think our founding fathers could have had any concept of assault weapons and rapid shooting weapons, and I really wish that we would do something about that. We are in Signers Hall, the National Constitution Center at 6th and Arch. I am a volunteer docent, and what I do is I try to introduce people and tell stories about the signers of the Constitution and try to put a framework to it. I've done this for close to 14 years now, and it's the best thing I do. It makes my week. If I don't make a week, I would feel very, very bad.
What do you think the framers would say if they saw the country today?
I think they would refer to the words of Benjamin Franklin. Somebody stopped him on the street, and by the way, he had no education, but he liked to be called Dr. Franklin, so I give him his due. And the person who spoke with him said, Dr. Franklin, what kind of government are we going to have? And his answer was a democratic republic if we could keep it. And I think about that very often. I'm going to tell you just some individual stories about the men in the room. My very favorite signer is this gentleman right here. His name is Gouverneur Morris. And I always like to ask the question before I talk about it. If you don't have a sense of morality the way we understand morality, can you still be a good person? Several years ago, I was assigned to a gallery behind here called Constituting Liberty. And so one of the managers came in and said, heads up, Jeffrey Rose is coming in with Chief Justice Roberts. I was not a bit worried because I figured they're not going to leave me alone with Chief Justice Roberts. Guess what? They left me alone with Chief Justice Roberts. He wanted to show that all of the docents were well known. So he started rapid firing questions at me. And I kept taking a deep breath and answering them. It was probably the best and the most scariest situation I ever had here. I love when children ask questions and they want to learn. I had a wonderful little girl I was talking about Gouverneur Morris and how much I liked him. And she looked at me and said, how can you say he's a nice person if he visits married ladies when their husbands aren't home? And I had another little girl that got very upset when she couldn't find a woman in the room. They delight me. The children delight me.
What's one truth about the Constitution you wish every American knew?
That we are all part of this mosaic country. And I think we have to remember we're mosaic. We are not all white Protestant male. We're not all Jewish. We're not all Christian. We are every race and every religion. I think that's the most important thing we have to keep in mind.
What's one thing in life you're still figuring out?
How to handle my being alone a lot of the time. Now that I'm retired, I spend a lot of time alone. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all my alone time.
What do you wish more young people understood about American democracy today?
That it's fragile and that we have to fight to keep it. My name is Susan Chernin, and this has been my brief but spectacular take. So if you walk around the room and you have any other questions, I'll be happy to try to answer them.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. I appreciate it.